What is going on, Rocket Lab investors? So we are at $11.16. In the after hours, we're at $11.19. So absolutely awesome. We are staying in the $11 range. I wouldn't be surprised tomorrow if we hit the 10. I want to hear your thoughts and opinions. Do you think we're going to hit the 10s tomorrow, or do you think we're going to go up a little? It seems odd. It seems like we keep dropping. And I think this is really due to the algorithms of the servers. They're starting to trade Rocket Lab more. So I think that's why we keep having these downs and then ups a little bit, ups and downs. So it's nice that trading is happening, but eventually I think it will go down. And I want to hear your thoughts and opinions. So comment down below. We all would love to hear it, how you feel like the stock price is going. Do you think it's going to go down tomorrow? How do you think it's going to be in 6 months? Should people be buying now or later? Should they wait? I'm trying to wait because I want to buy more shares, but I want to buy mine at around $8. That's ideally 5, obviously, but I think 8 is probably the maximum I'll pay. But I'm working to save up money so I can get 1,000 more shares. So any little bit it goes down, honestly, it helps. But we got some big news. So NASA is looking to expedite their decision for their MSR program, which is the Mars Sample Return. So if you're not familiar with this or didn't watch my previous video, NASA essentially has this MSR project that they want somebody to bring back their Mars soil samples, and that's big news. They want to do it before 2040, and for their initial guess was $11 billion, but Rocket Lab submitted theirs, and they think they can do it for $2 billion. But a few others have also been chosen to do a study, and Rocket Lab was one of them. And that's why we went up that drastic amount, because I think people thought they scored the contract, but it was just actually for the study. But Blue Origin, Lockheed Martin, Rocket Lab, SpaceX also have been chosen for the study, so we've got tough competition, and I wouldn't be surprised if NASA chooses Blue Origin or probably Lockheed Martin. I think Lockheed Martin is trying to establish a name for themselves in the space industry. They're really kind of terrible at space right now, so I think they're trying to become something. So I wouldn't be surprised if NASA just gives it to one of the top folks. SpaceX is probably the #1 contender. If it goes to Blue Origin, then NASA's just throwing Blue Origin a bone because SpaceX is just dominating everything. I don't think Rocket Lab will get it. I wish and hope they will, but I think we're too small. And they want somebody with really a ton of money that can do it. Rocket Lab just isn't there yet. But if we score that $2 billion contract, which is what Rocket Lab thinks they can do it for, that will probably propel us, I'm guessing, and this is where I want to hear your thoughts and opinions. Do you think it will propel us to around $20? $2 billion is a lot of money. But this is probably the riskiest mission they would ever have done. I honestly don't want them to do it because if anything goes wrong and those soil samples go missing, a rocket explosion, somehow, something happens, that will reflect very, very poorly on Rocket Lab, and it will lose confidence in Rocket Lab. And a lot of people will stop investing in Rocket Lab because of that. So I kind of hope they don't get it. Our time will come for something like that, but I think we just got to score some other contracts. But it's great that they're still doing a part of the study. They're getting some money for that, so that's awesome. So the goal is to review and provide recommendation to the agency leadership, including Administrator Bill Nelson, sometime in December. What we're looking for is an architecture that gives us the highest likelihood of returning samples to Earth before 2040, and, if possible, for less than $11 billion. So the highest likelihood, if they're just going by that, then SpaceX won. There's no doubt. I think they can do it. I know they can do it. Blue Origin, I doubt. I think something could happen with them if they tried it. Rocket Lab, I think something could happen. Do I think Peter Beck could do it? Yeah, but it's too much of a gamble. And I hope they have multiple samples and they're going to do multiple different, rocket retrievals, because if they just do one, that just seems like a bad doomsday scenario where something could go wrong and they lose all that soil sample. But $11 billion, that's a lot of money, and I'm curious to know what SpaceX is going to submit theirs for. I wouldn't be surprised if they do it for 5 or 6. I think $2 billion is a little low for Rocket Lab. I think to be comfortable, we would need $5 billion. But yeah, that's pretty awesome. It looks like they're really expediting this, so a lot of things could happen, a lot of players, and somebody random could be chosen. I wouldn't be surprised if it's Blue Origin because NASA seems like they're trying to get away from SpaceX and create another competitor, so it wouldn't be surprised if it goes to them. But if they really want those samples back, they should probably choose SpaceX. And I want to hear your opinion on this. Do you think we could actually retrieve this for them, or do you think it's too risky? Do you think it's not enough money? I think it just puts them on a scale. I mean, all eyes would be on Rocket Lab. If something went wrong, that stock price would be like $3. But it would be 2040, so hopefully the stock price is like $100 by then and I'll be out. So I appreciate you watching. I appreciate everyone that has been commenting, liking the videos. We're just starting off. We're growing slowly but surely, and my goal is to keep you up to date. Hope you have a good one. This video is not financial advice. Any statements made are my views and is for entertainment purposes only. Please do your own research and consult a professional before making any financial investments.